Good day, sweet, magnificent mother trackers. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill. If you are not aware of that, this is not our main channel. This is our extra channel where we are doing the lower tier tanks, sometimes less popular tier 8s, and overall best offs whenever we are marking the vehicle and just showcasing the best games or reactions from the live stream. So if you are not aware of that and you had no clue about this channel existence, feel free to subscribe. It costs you nothing. Today we are going to be gaming with a Tiger 1. The last time we had a YouTube video on the Tiger 1 was back in 2021. Fellas, 5 years ago we played with this vehicle on the channel. So you know what? It's time to refresh our knowledge. Now, very important thing to say, Tiger doesn't have armor, or the selling point of this vehicle is not armor. This is very important thing to highlight. Also, if you like beautiful stuff, whenever you are going to the index, clicking on 3D and clicking on visuals, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you can check out how every and each 2D style is looking like in the game. Same goes for a 3D styles. Use it, abuse it, have some fun, let your creativity flow, if you will. Right. So the very first game that we have, we are playing in the Karelia, which is definitely not my favorite map, but we are going to be okay. And we are playing against the tier 8s. Now, once again, where the armor goes, I don't really care. Do I get shot by the tier 8 or do I get shot by the tier 7? I don't really think that it matters, to be fair with you. The most important thing is that we are chipping enemies a bit slower because we are bottom tier over there. That's all there is to say. Alpha damage 280, godlike gun handling, 203 millimeters of penetration and 1000 shell velocity. If you are choosing to shoot the gold, you get 34 more penetration, and you are getting quite a bit better shell velocity, 250 meters per second better to be exact. Now, this is where the Tiger thrives, right? Whenever you are in the situation from where you can just simply slap the living crap out of every and each vehicle that is just simply playing in the open field for you, man, this is absolutely amazing. This is like a practice shooting to a certain extent, isn't it? Absolutely amazing performance, absolutely awesome. This is what you want to do as a Tiger. You want enemies to make mistakes in front of you, and after that you can just simply have the best time ever, making sure that you are going to farm the damage, right? Now, we are taking damage ability goes. Tiger strength is not the armor, it is strength of the hit points. So that means you are outtrading your opponents, right? Keep this in mind. As an example, Tiger P has armor. Tiger 1 just simply doesn't. Just simply doesn't. And that's okay. Now, luckily for us, Mr. Turtle doesn't really have too good of the view range, so he cannot do absolutely anything for us. Great. Do I want to relocate? Do I want to relocate? You know what? I have a feeling that this is the moment whenever we are just questioning our life choices and we are trying to just simply go back a bit. I think this is the proper play for us in this particular point in time. Now, what we can expect enemies making a bit of pressure like this, but honestly we have a lot of triangles that are defending this position, so I'm not too concerned about that. What I'm more interested in, this Emil, because this Emil will try to play hold down over there, and by having a good angle from a side, we could definitely punish him, and this is my thinking process. As you can see, whenever I am bottom tier, I am not trying to pretend that I am the most powerful mother tracker in the field. I don't really think this is the right way to play with a Tiger. I think Tiger, whenever it's top tier, it is a heavy tank, right? Whenever you are bottom tier, you are more likely support vehicle, and you do not want to go against the hold down ML1, because what kind of gain are you going to get from this? He will clip you and you will cry. Do you want to cry? No? Then play smarter. Then try to outplay the tanks like Emil a bit differently, right? This is my thinking process, and I think it definitely makes sense. Right. What we want to do now? I would love to see someone trying to flank us. As an example, Aladdin. Aladdin is going through the middle of the field and he is having a great time. We are making sure that he would have tiny touch worse time than he did before. And we are just simply waiting until he will try to make a bit of pressure. Honestly, do I want to see that? Probably yes. Meanwhile, Hellcat is going in front, or at least considering about going in front. But once again, what is my thinking process here? I can see that our heavy line is falling. So now, remember the epic gun handling of the Tiger 1. You remember that, right? We are going to put it to the good use. Our main mission will be to say hello for Emil, or to say hello for any mother truckers that are making a bit of pressure like this. This is our goal. Good. We are feeling all right. There is nothing to panic about. We are feeling fine. Now, a bit of the side scrapping here to see this Emil. If this Emil obviously will make pressure. I'm afraid that he could still sit hold down in the same position and I would not be able to do absolutely anything for him. That is what I am afraid of. Luckily, we have the Tiger 1 that is just going through the middle of the field. That is great, and this is exactly what we want to see. Beautiful, very, very good. Not a big surprise, we are feeling okay. Tiger 1 is trying to make pressure, better luck next time. The Super Hellcat is thinking that I do not see him, in reality I do. And I am hoping that he will peek once again, which he does. Unfortunately, I missed the shot and now we are in loads of trouble and loads of pain. So that being said, we are trying to find the Tiger or alternatively to eliminate the Emil, and unfortunately I failed. That's okay. Listen. Now, for being a bottom tier with a losing team, I am extremely satisfied with this performance. This is not bad whatsoever. 2,600 damage, 200 assisting damage. Yes, we played relatively safe. We played like a support role. But once again, what do you want me to do against the turtle? You know, I'm not a top dog in the field. And that is a great performance considering that I am a low tier mother trucker. That's great. Let's see the score, shall we? Oh, would you look at this, fellas. We are back, unfortunately, with a defeat, but hey, I'm not sad about that. 2,600 damage, 200 assisting damage. We are second by the experience. We are second by the damage. And we got minus 5,000 credits. It would be even more if I would not have a dog and I would not complete the mission. But once again, it's part of the journey by playing against the tier A tanks. It's just how it goes. You need to have a bit of the gold and you need to shoot it if you want to be more successful, right? Anyways, round number 2, let's go. Okay, folks, Ghost Town Standard Battle. Okay, tier 8 matchmaking, unfortunately, once again, and being bottom tier is not as uncommon as people may think it is, right? It happens quite a bit. I would say around 40 to 50% of the games you are not a top tier or you are not fighting against the equals. But that is World of Tanks, and what can you do about it? You know, one day you will grow from Tiger to Tiger 2, from Tiger 2 to E75, from E75 to E100, and you are going to slap them all, right? That's the whole point, I guess. Right. Now, our mission over there is very, very, very simple. I do not want to be the first mother trucker that is trying to make a hardcore pressure. I just do not see the value in this, I don't see the point. I would rather play a bit safer, and I would rather watch enemies trying to get involved and trying to make pressure instead of going and dying myself. Hopefully that makes sense. Since we do not really have a lot of armor and we are not top dogs in the field, we need to be significantly more patient and smarter overall where the decision goes. And eventually Grom will say, I want to make pressure. Eventually IS will say I want to make pressure, and this is exactly what we are looking for. Our Black Prince is showing the dominance for Tiger. That is an interesting play because it costs a lot of hit points, but on the other hand he is gaining some damage while we are not. Now I hope, fellas, that for a third game we are going to have a bit more equal matchmaking and we can play tiny touch more aggressive, but that is okay. It is half of the trouble. We can play the game this way and we can be successful with it. Now, what is my thinking process for the time being? I am pretty certain that enemies do have the snipers that are just simply waiting to slap the living crap out of our team, right? I lost the focus for a second and I lost the opportunity to shoot the enemy. That is unfortunate. Not much what I can change about this, but that's what we have. That's okay. I was thinking about blind shooting the gentleman over there, but clearly it wasn't the best decision ever. Meanwhile, Tiger made a decision to peek. We are slapping the Mr. Tiger, while enemy Tiger is busy farming our Tiger, we are farming him. You know, fair trade if you would ask me. Everything is okay, very nice. Another beautiful shot into the Tiger. Now we can see that IS is considering about making a bit of pressure over there, right? We can definitely see the consideration in his face, and that is okay. I can see that we are kind of losing this battle, speaking about the amount of the hit points that our team has, but once again, we are not willing to give up without a fight. We need to be smart here. Now, once again, sometimes pressure is very good thing, sometimes pressure is not a good thing. In this type of situation, considering how this game is looking like, I would not want to be in their place because they are the first meatballs that are getting slapped. So I don't want to be a meatball that is getting slapped. I want to be slapping, right? And so far we have done like 1,400 damage without losing a single bit of the hit point. And in the same time we are trying to support our team to the best of our ability, right? Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier, but at this point in time we are feeling okay. There is a bad thing which we need to talk about. We are about to get flanked like this, and we are not going to be spotting those mother truckers that are trying to flank us. So this is a bit of the issue, this is a bit of the problem. So what we are doing instead, we are building a bit different angle and a bit different position, and we are hoping that we are going to be able to have a decent enough angle to punish this Mr. Chiri. I think Chiri just peeked, so we are going for a blind shot over there, and we are very much locked into the city. I am very well aware of that, but what do you want me to do? Now, please keep this in mind that the light tank has a very good angle at this point in time, and he is going to be very annoying for our forces. So what is our thinking process? We are trying to blind fire him. Are we going to hit him or not? Only time will tell, but for the time being, this is our attitude and that's what we want to do. Now, T-28 prototype will make pressure like this in a second, so I would love to be in the position from where I could say hello to him. As you can see, he's just making pressure, that's good, and we are trying to fight against him here, right? That is okay. I see that Chiri, don't you worry, I'm very well aware of where this mother trucker is playing. I get it. And we are getting flanked by every and each side over there. Now the situation is not so much fun anymore, unfortunately. And we are definitely getting farmed significantly more by the enemies, right? We can see that, you can see that, it's okay. Now, does it change the fact that... Oh man, that was a bit of the lag, I guess. Now, does it change the fact that I feel bad about... do I feel bad for how I play the game? I really don't think so, fellas. I do not really feel bad about this. I feel pretty okay. And this is the situation in this battle. I am getting another shot and we are finishing the game like this. Once again, I don't feel like we are playing badly, because think from this perspective. If we are making pressure to the one line, we are dying for snipers. You know, they will have some TDs that will farm us. If we are playing very aggressively in the heavy line, we are going to get claimed as well, which is not a great decision and not a great play, right? If we are going through the field, we are getting slaughtered. So this is the best outcome from the cards that we have been dealt, right? And once again, 2.4 thousand damage, that is not bad. 400 assisting damage, that is not awful by any shape or any form. Yeah, I wish we would have a bit less of the folks who has done 0, but it is how it is. In the end of the day, we finish at 2nd by experience, we finish at 4th by the experience, and once again, for being bottom tier mother trucker, it doesn't bother me. I am feeling kind of okay with this performance. 2 games, 2.5 thousand damage, the problem is that we cannot win. Anyways, the last game is going to be the victory. When the tiger will shine and we will fight against the tier 6s, right? Let's see. Man, you just simply can't say that my father isn't working in Wargaming, can you? Listen, this is absolutely amazing. This is the game whenever Tiger feels significantly better, because previous 2 games, once again, we were bottom tiers and we were gasping for some air. Now, we are a top tier. There is no excuses from our side. There is no complaints from our side. Now we need to deliver. And in this game, I would say we want to get as a bare minimum 3,000 to 4,000. 4,000 would be a bit more acceptable, at least in my opinion, right? That's what we want to do. So let's do this. Now, very important thing to highlight of all of this is that enemies has a top tier platoon, right? Which is very, very dangerous for us. Enemies has the tier 7s, we have tier 6s, and they're playing with very, very powerful tigers. So this may be significantly more complicated than I think it will be, but we'll see. Maybe they are going to be a bit of the pussies. That's what I'm hoping for. This is what I am hoping for, fellas. Right. The idea is very, very simple. We kind of want to play hold down in this area, and we want to make sure that we are punishing every and each mother trucker that is trying to play here, right? That's the whole point. That is what we are trying to achieve in this position. Now, we are aware of this IS6 or M6. We are aware of that. But once again, we have no fear. We have no fear. We want to play. We want to play. We want to keep punishing them. Every single time whenever they make something bad, we want to keep punishing them. Good. I like it so far. Good start. We haven't lost that many of the hit points. If any, we have 1000 dealt. And now we are trying to craft a bit better angle over there, right? That's our thinking process. Beautiful shot to the tiger. Once again, we are feeling very, very fine with all of this. And selling point of this vehicle is, fellas, ability to pump damage like a crazy mother trucker, because it truly does have this crazy ability. I can guarantee you that. It is very, very, very nice. Now, if the T-29 will be the gentleman who will take one for the team, which there is a tiny possibility that he will do that, we can pick once again. We can pick them once again. Other than that, I do not want to be the first one who is speaking. For obvious reason, Tiger is not the tank that is shining with amount of the armor by any shape or any form, right? Relax, take it easy, good. We can see that this gentleman made a decision to get involved, and now we are going to do a bit of the trading. I want to eliminate this Tiger 1 from the game. That is very, very important. Good, he's eliminated from the game. That's great. This is exactly what we are looking for. Now, we have Skoda that is playing in the open field, and we are going to make sure to eliminate the Skoda. This is, as wrong as it sounds, this is not a great gameplay from this gentleman's side. And our mission is to pump the damage, fellas. Pump the damage. Make sure that every and each mother trucker that is playing in this position will regret their life choices. That's good. Once again, please keep this in mind that the Tiger has absolutely amazing gun, and we can definitely make sure that folks would... Oh. Excuse me, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know that he's sweet, magnificent mother trucker baboon? How are you supposed to know? He hit me once, I hit him twice. It feels like a fair trade to me. There is that, right? So, what do we want to do now? Now our situation is definitely way more complicated because we are only one tank sitting in this position. But does it bother me? Not really, not quite. I am feeling alright and I am going to be okay. Now, I'm pretending that I don't see this M6 and I'm hoping that he will overestimate his powers and he will make a bit of pressure this way. This is what I am hoping for, right? For obvious reasons. This is what we want to see. Tiger is getting involved. I have a feeling that we are okay. Now, the M6 is dead. Good. Now we need to deal with this Tiger somehow. Can we eliminate him? He is eliminated. Absolutely glorious. Very, very good. So far, so good, fellas. Now, what do we need to do at this point in time? There is quite some enemies left. And if I need to guess, I would say maybe this T-34 is trying to make pressure around us. This is what I am hoping for, and this is what I would love to believe. Meanwhile, enemy light tank will be making pressure like so. We can clearly see that, and now pre-aiming shot. Unfortunately, I pre-aimed badly. Nothing what I can change about this, nothing what I can do. That's fine. Now, AMX should be able to slaughter the SPIC and the Skoda without bigger problems whatsoever. So for us, we are just a support vehicle. We are just waiting for until better time would come for us. That's what we are waiting for. That is what we are waiting for, fellas. Okay, T-3485 is capping the base. Is he capping the base? That's the question. Yeah. I know exactly what I need to do. I am loading the high explosive ammunition. And I am considering my life choices, how we would deal with this light tank. That's what we are doing. I know you may ask why I am not slapping Skoda, I just cannot see him. He showed me a secret sign. Oh! He showed me a secret sign, which is the raised baboon limb. So, I just cannot do that. I cannot do that for the sweet, magnificent mother trucker. I just can't, fellas. I can't see him. And unfortunately, Arta eliminated us from the game. That is okay, honestly. I am not feeling too upset about this. If anything, I feel good. And our team is winning by capping the base. So all in all, This game proved to be a great success, and we did a massive job with the Tiger 1. Obviously, those first two games, they were definitely more passive, but it doesn't mean that they were not the correct play. It was the correct play, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And whenever we got ourselves the tier 7, tier 6 matchmaking, you can see that performance of the Tiger instantly is going up because I can afford to be significantly more aggressive. And don't get me wrong, even with a tier 8, if opportunity would be there, I would play aggressively, but there wasn't any. So there is that. Anyways, beautiful game. I'm feeling happy we got ourselves the second class, which at this point in time, the Tiger expectations are skyrocketing because people are preparing this vehicle for the new line, right? But it's okay. High caliber, 3.7 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. We are first by the damage. We are first by the experience, which is a very, very good play. And we got ourselves 52,000 profits because we did not need a single gold ammunition, because once again, we were fighting against the equals or weaker opponents than we were. So that was great. So this is the Tiger 1 in action for you fellas. Definitely a solid tank. I think we have done an absolutely amazing performance with this, and I hope that it will give you indication of how to play with the almighty Tiger 1. Once again, the biggest highlight of all of this is not the Tiger armor, it is Tiger's gun. The DPM, the accuracy, and overall gun abilities, penetration and whatnot. The armor is not a selling point. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, remember you can always leave a thumbs up. That means greatly for us, and we very much appreciate you. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you very, very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.